Hey guys, 4pause here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the ranged versus melee matchup from the ranged perspective. If you take in the knowledge I will give you in this video and apply it to your own play, you should notice a great improvement in your lane phase. As we begin this game, we must first identify Darius' effective range. By effective range, I mean that even though we're against Darius, who is melee, he obviously has more reach than just his auto attacks thanks to Decimate and Apprehend. So realistically, his effective range looks a little like this. As we can see, Darius with all of his cooldowns has a rather large effective range, perhaps bigger than you might have initially thought. You should constantly be reminding yourself of this mental image to make sure you are positioning correctly. If you literally stand just on the peak range of his Apprehend, Darius can't touch you. So the optimal positioning would be to stand this far away from Darius throughout the whole lane phase. However, make sure to factor in movement speed. If Darius is faster than Quinn, she should account for that with some additional leeway on her positioning. Also, you should learn champion cooldowns, either by mentally storing a rough approximation from previous game experiences, or by visiting the Wikia page for the enemy champion during that loading screen. I know that Apprehend has a 24-second cooldown, so when Darius uses that ability, update your mental image of his effective range. Furthermore, if he also burns his Decimate, you can act accordingly by standing almost next to Darius and not be punished for doing so. Just make sure to take into consideration cooldown timers so that you can update your positioning accordingly. Obviously you don't want to be stood in his face when he's ready to fight. So let's take all this theory and apply it to some actual gameplay. First of all, I'll quickly run over how I played the level 1. Because we know Darius only has access to his Decimate ability, watch closely as I initially respect Darius' range and play back. However, as soon as he uses Decimate, I understand that he has lost his effective range and I'm safe to push in for some poke. In this next example, I'm going to show you two positional errors that I make. I forget to factor in movement speed and get punished by Darius catching up to me and pulling me in with Apprehend. Then almost instantly after, I misjudge his effective range and get clipped by his Decimate ability. If I had correctly calculated Darius' effective range, neither of these trades should have happened. And finally, let's watch how I use effective range to secure a kill on Darius and begin to build an advantage. By first playing on the edge of his effective range, I managed to bait out Apprehend. You can see that I used this 24-second window to burst down Darius. I even utilise my Vault ability as it adds to my damage output, on top of its cooldown will refresh in time for Apprehend. Thanks to this great trade by me, Darius is now killable. An opportunity arises and I grab that lead. So I hope this video was helpful guys. If it was, please hit that like button and subscribe for future content. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.